What's up, everybody? It's Johnny Bronto here with Hansi. We're here in Sanford, Florida at the Sanford Marina, I guess. And what are we doing? Katie, what are we doing here?
We're going on a boat.
This is the Barbara Lee here in Sanford, Florida. Now, this is a riverboat here. Now, we were able to actually go on a cool riverboat Italian wedding cruise thingy a couple months ago, and it was a lot of fun here by some of our friends from Phantasmagoria. But tonight, we're actually here for a Phantasmagoria performance here. So this is gonna be the Barbara Lee Ghost Cruise. All right, so we're here in front of the ship. You got some spooky music playing. We just got a few minutes before we're about to check in here, but that's really cool. An actual old school riverboat here. Definitely check this out. Go to the link below in the description, and you too can witness the Phantasmagoria Barbara Lee Ghost Cruise. Really exciting. All right, so we're gonna read a little bit about this Barbara Lee ship right here. The river ship Barbara Lee is an authentic stern wheeler that sails the St. Johns River. The ship measures 105 feet from stem to stern and was built in 1986, refurbished in 2012 for its inaugural St. Johns River cruise, and again in 2023. Featuring the ornate wrought iron railings and wooden paddle wheels, the Barbara Lee exudes the elegance of historical steamers on the St. Johns River. The ship has 5 decks and can accommodate up to 194 guests, making it suitable for hosting events of varying sizes. All enclosed decks have climate control. The Barbara Lee uses diesel engines for the twin paddle wheels, ensuring safety and reliability compared to traditional steam engines. The St. Johns River has a rich history dating back to the early 1500s when it was explored by the Europeans. Steamboats were first known to sail the St. Johns River in the 1830s, becoming a vital link between North and Central Florida. Tourism to Florida boomed in the late 19th century, and Jacksonville became a gateway to the warm winter retreats in Central Florida. General Henry S. Sanford purchased land on Lake Monroe, creating a river port city that eventually became the city of Sanford. By the late 19th century, approximately 150 steamships operated on the St. Johns River, carrying significant freight and passengers. Today, the St. Johns River Ship Company revives the traditions of historical stern wheelers and celebrates America's great stern wheeler heritage. All aboard the Barbara Lee. I don't know if you can see this on the ship there, but there's actually a couple spooky things there. I see some spooky lights inside, some purple, some orange. I see a little headless horseman thing right there, so that's really cool. We got some spooky. So there's a octopus there. I don't know if that octopus was there the last time we were here, but that's kind of neat. So yeah, so look out for little spooky elements, even decorating the ship. Excuse me, sir, can you tell me where the riverboat entrance is? Oh, you're spooky. All right, so they're just gonna go ahead and load everybody up here because it's raining pretty hard. So we're getting on the riverboat right now. No firearms, no knives, no drugs, no alcohol. And then we're moving across the little catwalk here. That's so cool. Already got some spooky music going. That's fun. And let's go ahead and check this out. You know, little pirate skeleton guy. All right. All right. Watch the little threshold things. All right, let's get in there. All right, so we're here. We just got seated for the Phantasmagoria Barbara Lee Ghost Cruise. Just sat down. We got some water ready to go. We got Katie's looking at her menu right there. We got some pasta salad. We've got some fruits and veggies and ranch and stuff. We've got some little sweeteners and creamers and stuff. So check this out. Look at this view. We're right out at the dock here. And we're going to depart here momentarily. All right, so we just sat down, opened up the little menu here, the entrees. We got some prime rib, tropical chicken, chicken marsala, chicken parmesan, salmon fillet, entree seasoned salad, meatless spaghetti meatballs, chickpeas, rice, and vegetable medley, roasted vegetable lasagna, first mate's meal, beverages. There's Wi-Fi on this cruise, which is really cool if you want to post while you're here. And then, yeah, that's the contact information right there if you want to celebrate your event with our riverboat magic. All right, so let's take a look at the ship here, all adorned here with Halloween spooky stuff. Look at that, there's like, oh, that's nice. Very, very cool. So here's just kind of like the general layout here. I'm actually standing on the stage right now, but look at how cool that is. It's all decorated for Halloween. And more decorations here. They've got some crows. They've got a bubbling cauldron. That's fun. Got all these candles here. So how many do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did you know that a group of crows is called a murder? Oh, cute, look at that. It's like a little bat over the bar. It's a bar bat. Get it? All right, remember, if you can't, for whatever reason, make the Barbara Lee here on the ship, remember, Phantasmagoria has Grim and Grimmer Tales all October long. So here are some dates. I'll put a link to everything in the description down below, but if you want to just pause the video and take a look here, go to phantasmagoriaorlando.com to get all the dates, but they're going to be in Eustis, Orlando, they're going to be in Tampa, DeLand, and Ocala here from it looks like this past weekend all the way through October 27th. So make sure you put Phantasmagoria Grim and Grimmer Tales on your calendar for this spooky season. You will not regret it. All right, we are officially pushing off here. So as we slowly move down. All right, so we got some themed drinks here. Creepy Crawl Sangria, the Melting Float. That actually looks really good. All right, moving on over here, a Frankentini. We got a Ghost Martini, a Spooky Car Bomb. That's fun. And then Witch's Brew, Mermaid Tears. There's all kinds of stuff. When you come on the riverboat cruise, you can get all kinds of drinks and have a good time.
Come one, come all, gather round, round you, gather round. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the diversity of our distinguished guests that have followed us down through the centuries. We are Phantasmagoria! And we welcome you here tonight to the St. John's River Ships Company's Barbara Lee for an evening of ghostly tales. Ghostly tales and haunted stories on Phantasmagoria's Barbara Lee Ghost Cruise. But without further ado, let us begin these tales of terror brought to you by us, the storytellers that stand here before you. Members of Phantasmagoria who span the time of centuries to bring you tales from literature, folklore, and history. Know that we have one rule, and a very dangerous one. Once a story is chosen, it must be told. Once a story has begun, it must be finished. And now, we are yours, and you are ours. Let the stories begin! Our first story comes to you from the pen of one of the greatest authors of horror known to humankind, the Telltale Heart. A classic tale of gothic fiction by Edgar Allan Poe. First published in Jane Russell Lowell's The Pioneer in January 1843. She fought, she raved, she swore, and yet the officers chatted pleasantly and smiled. Why would they not hear? They heard! They suspected! They knew! And now it's louder! 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 Villains! Dissemble no more! I admit the deed! Tear up the planks! Here! It is the beating of his hideous heart!
Alright, so we're on a little bit of an intermission here. First intermission. And I'm on top of the riverboat, the Barbara Lee here. Let's go and just take a look at what's going on. So it's kind of a drizzly little night out right now. But take some breaks, do some things.
There's like octopuses on the edge.
Yeah, that's fun. So yeah, we are on an actual riverboat. That is so cool. Check that out. Look at that. Alright, so if you're seated upstairs, because you can kind of see the stage down there, they do have like a huge TV where you can still watch a performance. So that's actually kind of cool. Alright, so I'm going to go down the stairs here. Very, very slowly. Caution, watch your step. It's a little slippery.
But which appears to have made a return visit from the other side.
6 months after it was presumed lost at sea, it made a reappearance, and the villagers could swear they saw and heard everyone on board.
And then they watched in horror as this phantom ship yet again played out its destruction. The masts snapping, the passengers lost at sea, and the ship going down. And yet no parts of the wreck were ever found.
This sight was so memorable that Henry Wadsworth Longfellow wrote about it in his poem, The Phantom Ship, over 100 years later.
Here we go. We're on the cruise. We're on the way back. Dinner just got served. Katie here got the prime rib. That looks really good with some mashed potatoes and some green beans right there. And I got the chicken marsala. The food is always amazing on the riverboat. Highly recommended. I'm looking forward to getting in there. So, are you ready for this, Katie?
Oh yeah.
Nice. Good. Oh, this is really cool. I'm like really far away, but they actually have like a little screen you can see where you can see where the ship is positioned and watch the path right there. So that's actually kind of cool. I probably can't see it on this, but yeah, I noticed when we turned around to head back. That's really cool. Little details. Nice. All right, the final course has arrived. We've got our cake here, a little spooky cake out, some purple frosting. Got some like little candy coated shavings there. It looks like it's chocolate cake. We're really excited to get into this one. I like cake.
The Legend of Sleepy Hollow.
By Washington Irving.
First published in the sketchbook of Jeffrey Graham, 1820. The dominant spirit, however, which haunts these enchanted regions, is the apparition of a figure on horseback without a head.
He received no reply.
Who are you?
Then, the shadowy object of alarm put itself into motion, and with a scramble and bound stood at once dead in the middle of the road. It appeared to be a horseman of large dimension, mounted on a black horse of powerful frame, jogging along the blind side of old Gunpowder.
Ichabod quickened his steed in hopes of leaving him behind.
The stranger, however, quickened his horse to an equal pace.
Ichabod pulled up and fell into a rock, hoping to lag behind.
The stranger did the same. On mounting a rising ground, this brought the figure of his fellow traveler in relief against the sky. Gigantic in height and muffled in a cloak, Ichabod was horror-struck to perceive that he was headless!
The head, what should have rested on his shoulders, was carried before him on the pommel of his saddle. They dashed through thick and thin, stones flying, sparks flashing at every bound.
They had now reached the road that turns off to Sleepy Hollow, but Gunpowder, who seemed possessed by a demon, made an opposite turn and plunged headlong downhill to the left.
Oh, Ichabod felt the girths of the saddle give way, and he heard it trampled underfoot by his pursuer. The goblin was hard on his haunches. An opening in the trees now cheered him with hopes the church branches in hand.
If I could but reach that bridge, I am safe! He fancied he could hear his hot breath right behind him!
And now, our friends, our family, I fear that our visit with you tonight has come to an end. For now. The stories they call to us. The stories they need us. Tonight out the candle before bed, know that we are there. We want to thank all of you here tonight, the staff and crew of the Barbara Lee. Let's give them a round of applause.
And while you're on your way home this evening, please make sure you remember this incredible staff most generously.
Once again, she needs tips.
All right, everybody, this is going to wrap it up. Thank you to Phantasmagoria, the St. John Riverboat Cruise for having us out tonight. Awesome performances, awesome food, awesome dessert. Had a great time. If you get a chance, definitely check this out. I'm going to put all the information here in the video if you want to take advantage of the Phantasmagoria Barbara Lee Ghost Cruise, or definitely check out their Grim and Grimmer Tales here this season. So, till next time, spook easy, happy haunting, and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, so there are several performances for the Phantasmagoria Ghost Cruise aboard the Barbara Lee. Go to rivershiptix.com for more information and to book your tickets. If you are interested in checking out Phantasmagoria Grim and Grimmer Tales, go to www.phantasmagoriaorlando.com. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please like and subscribe, comment, do all the things, and just remember, for us, time is always.